Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing another VOD review. This is for Maxy. This is actually Maxy's first ever VOD. They've been coming into my streams quite recently, coming from YouTube, watching a lot of the VODs. They are really, really lovely to have around, and obviously love having them coming into the chat every once in a while. They're always really, really nice. This is their silver 3 game. They're coming from being a full heal bot, always super jumping. I feel as I've improved quite a bit since I discovered you and your VODs, but I'm looking to get better and improve my own gameplay. So first of all, Maxy, obviously I'm really glad that you've managed to, start with the heal button and stuff like that. Obviously heal button is one of the worst things you could do as Mercy, so really great that we've just already called on that. It's really, really great. And obviously, we're kind of stopping with the super jumps as well. Really, really great. I cannot wait to see how you've already improved so far. But obviously, they do want some obviously personal advice, and you guys can hear your own personal advice by getting your own VOD reviews. Leave for 5,000 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. Now, these VOD reviews are completely for free. You earn the channel points literally by just watching the streams. You're more than welcome to obviously come and lurk, or you come and say hello to my lovely community. It's completely up to you guys what you guys want to do. Just whatever you feel most comfortable doing, just come along, and you can see my own gameplay too as well over there. So yeah, we have the devil skin on. Obviously, the devil is the classic Skieski skin. I feel like whenever I see this skin, I always just think of Skieski. And obviously, we've got the cute little Valkyrie charm on as well, which is really, really cute. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it now. The only issue with your comp right now is you're running Mercy Zen. Mercy Zen means very little healing for your team because obviously, it's all going to be focused on damage and stuff like that. So I think if it's not enough healing, we definitely need to just be a little bit more focused on that. We need to help Zen. Very, very nice. Okay, at this point, we don't need to kind of rotate here because we can help the Zen by just being here because obviously the Zen at the time was just around here or so. So we don't really need to rotate. We can just sit here with our Bastion, just waiting. But with that, really, really great so far. Love the kind of beam management and stuff. Really, really great. Lovely damage boost onto the javelin. Lovely heals. Obviously, we do end up. Is this on fast forward? It is on fast forward. I was wondering what's it called? Everyone was going so quickly. But it's obviously rotating around to help Bastion now. Lovely damage boost. I love this. I love how even if the Bastion's lost a bit of HP, you're still pushing that damage boost. Perfect, sorry, Maxy. Absolutely, beautiful gameplay though. Really, really great. Really, really great. I'd be looking now to see whoever's essentially, if there's someone that is beyond this May wall, they're going to be the only people that can attack these guys right now. So I think maybe try to put your beam onto maybe your Zen when he was here, and then obviously when your Zen backs off, go for Orisa. You just want to kind of basically beam someone that is going to, work down these guys a little bit more. All right. Nice damage boost onto your Zen now. I love how you're not afraid to damage boost your Zen, by the way. Really great. Can't we do for your Orisa there, sadly, because obviously she ends up with a dynamite on her and then everything. I love how far away you're playing right now on the just in case. Lovely damage boost as well. Really, really great. Lovely. Lovely damage boost onto the Zen as well. Then obviously we're helping Bastion. I think as soon as Bastion is a little bit healthier, you can definitely GA in to the cart here just to maybe help the Zen out because the Zen is a lot closer to the Moira, so it's going to be able to kill her a little bit easier. But other than that, really, really great so far, okay? Lovely damage boost, obviously, on TP. I feel as though this is a bit of a misplay from you because I feel as though you see the Tracer being weak and you're a bit panicky, right? You can essentially, because the Tracer has a recall and also she'll play off a lot of health packs, unless if your Tracer comes to you or is nearby to you, you don't need to kind of help her so much. So I think definitely this is kind of a weird GA from you because you're trying to get this Tracer, but in reality, we could just stay on the cart here, play this side of the cart because obviously, you don't want to peek anyone in this room, and if anyone was left up on this high ground as well, we don't really want to peek it. So just play this kind of this side of the cart and just keep damage boosting people. Obviously damage boost your Bastion a little bit more. Other than that, I cannot fault your damage boost so far. To say that you were saying that you're coming from a heal bot background, I cannot see that now. It is amazing how much you're damage boosting right now. And your your discipline with your beams right now is really, really great as well. Not healing the Bastion, even though it's lost a tiny bit of HP, is perfect. Don't like this backwards GA though, because obviously you do want to be with your team here. So I think maybe instead do a GA cancel and come over to here so you can obviously, still play on the cart and just damage boost Bastion. Really, really great. Love how you hop into the room. Just while you're doing this, just be sure just to quickly check this flank angle, just because a lot of people will try to flank you from here. So as you're doing so, obviously it's great that you got an eye on your team, but at the same time, kind of just be checking just this little room on the just in case. So they get 300 or 400 damage boost. I mean, you should get a lot more with this Bastion. Damage boost this ultimate, This is a complete 360 to what I was saying in the last VOD. I just did a GM VOD before this, right? In lower ranks, people are more likely to get caught out from this Bastion ult rather than the higher ranks, okay? So actually in lower ranks, it actually helps if you stand here and damage boost this Bastion ult. Also because you can't, like, what's going to happen is obviously your Orisa's making space right now, can't really do anything. So actually it's probably best if you're just going to sit here and damage boost this Bastion ult, okay? Sit here, damage boost this. Once it's done, then GA and it's going to help your Orisa. Nice, obviously, we're just helping support out here if we want to. Very, very nice. I feel as though my only thing is you're playing a bit too far away, especially on this bit, right? We're playing a bit too far away. What's going to happen is your team wants to kind of clear up these guys. So be sure that you're pushing in with like your Orisa or pushing them with your Zen here. I feel as though right now we're playing a tiny bit too passive. So I think definitely get yourself in there a little bit more, okay? Because you could help out with that kill right now. Lovely damage boost though as soon as you see the Bastion. I love how like as soon as you see it, you're just flicking on that damage boost. It's really, really great. Love it. Love how you're pushing forward with him as well. Really, really great from you. Okay, my only thing with this though, we can improve this positioning ever so slightly by coming and hugging this wall. The reason is because a lot of times what you'll find, especially in higher ranks, a lot of hit scans will come up here and obviously like try, you know, firing down on you. If you're stood completely out of this open, it's going to be really, really hard. You either want to be hugging this wall or you want to be playing on this side of the wall here. Just so you're like basically trying to block out this high ground as much as possible. Alright? Just to make that positioning a tiny bit better. But other than that, really, really great. I love you said just like looking down like, why have I been trapped? But anyways, really, really great. Obviously, head back to car. I would still be pushing up with your Zen here right now because your Zen's the one that's being aggressive. Like, yes, I know it's your support that's, you know, being aggressive, but I think still we still need to be kind of up there. Basically, if you see someone that's like, you know, wanting to get aggressive, I think try and enable them with the blue beam, but still keep your distance. Like here, for example, I could help Zen if we still play like, you know, around this like pillar area, because then if he falls, okay, that's fine. I could just back off to my team and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I feel as though we do kind of need to help him out a little bit there. Nice damage boost. Obviously, I would try to damage boost Bastion there a little bit more. Nice. Love how you back off behind the wall as well. Really, really great. As you're doing this, just try to keep a second eye on your a second eye on your Orisa. Just purely because you've lost that Zen. So essentially, you want to be just checking on your Orisa just to make sure that you can also like maybe blue beam her and stuff like that as well. Or, like maybe you need to like go in and help her. So I think it's fine you staying with your Bastion, but remember on your screen you can see the health bar of him, so definitely just be kind of flicking to and from like this just to check, okay? Damage boost Orisa here, because she's wants to be really aggressive. Nice, love how we caught onto that. Lovely damage boost. Okay, my only thing is your positioning right now. I feel as though we're very focused on who we need to damage boost right now, that our position has got a little bit whack, okay? Be sure that we're still using our cover, like going into this room here, or like still playing down like around this pillar a bit and stuff like that, okay? We still want to be using our cover even though we're doing this damage boost. Just be kind of a little bit wary of that positioning, but apart from that, cannot fault your damage boost right now. It's really, really great. Lovely, lovely damage boost. And then obviously we heal up as he's getting out. Really, really nice. Quick thing that I can give to you, by the way, here is whenever Zen uses his little like charge up orbs, there's like a certain timing. You will learn it as you play the game more and get more used to it. You can actually flick the damage boost onto him when he releases these orbs to get him that little bit of extra damage in. And then obviously go back to whoever you need to. Don't forget that obviously, you know, support is going to be really like easily damage boosted and stuff. You still want to be playing down here main, which is exactly what we end up doing. Love how you rotate round to like, you know, this like little church area. Really nice. I'd Valk here. Valk. Oh, okay. We're a little bit late on this Valk. Let me quickly rewind, and I'm going to tell you why we should have Valked, okay? So, obviously we're playing out in our cover. Love this. Love how you rotate over to this other position. Really, really nice. Love this damage boost. Obviously onto everyone, right? Love the damage boost onto the thing. Okay. This is not your fault that Orisa dies, because obviously you want to damage boost it, and Zen should have come through with his thing earlier. My only thing is I would have popped Valk a little bit sooner here, just because they're going to start. So what's going to happen? They've used Kitsune Rush, so they're going to start really like coming in aggressively, because whenever obviously Kitsune Rush gets, you know, popped, everyone just walks forward and just goes raw, like, you know, like charging forward, right? You can help mitigate some of that by popping your Valk, and just you can still play it here. Like there's no need for you to like, you know, what's it called? Felt bad that I let my tank die. It's not really your fault. Like, I feel as though maybe we could have flicked the heal beam on a little bit sooner, but at the same time, she's popping it in the middle of, like, what's it called? a thingy, a Kitsune rush. So, to be fair, she will fall unless she gets that Transcendence. This is not on you. Even if you've put the heal beam on her, you're probably going to let her live for an extra, like, half a second. Okay? Zen should have popped his Trance a little bit sooner. But I feel as though also we could have popped the Valk to maybe help mitigate some of this. Now, we pop it a little bit later on. You can res. You can definitely res. Go on. Ooh, okay. We should have resed first. Let me talk about it, okay? You know that with your Valk right now, you can get that res off. So if you do it instantaneously, it gives less time for the enemy team to have to react to it. Okay? So go res. Because what happens is this Zen is now obviously pushing them all back and everything, and they've taken a lot of damage because obviously Rissa has ended up popping her ult before she's ended up dying, right? So you go and you res now. Zen is making you so much lovely space. You res now, and then obviously you'll hear the tire go off. Bam, that's when you use your Valk, and then this is probably one of the few times you want to use your Valk, like, out in the open. Because obviously, Junkrat's tire can, like, climb walls and, like, stuff like that, so obviously it can, like, explode you. If you try to play out in the open, like, still play down low, do not get me wrong, but if you play about, like, here-ish, it makes you so much easier for you to, like, to track where the tire is and stuff. So go in for that res straight away, don't hesitate on it, go in straight away, because I know you can get that res off, and then get away. Like, around, like, the res is still really great, like, it's just really unfortunate that you end up obviously getting picked off from it all and everything. But a really, really good res from you, though. I think we just need to do it a tiny bit quicker. But other than that, Maxy, really, really good gameplay so far. Honestly, you should be higher than Silver 3. I'm going to be fully honest with you right now. Your gameplay is, like, probably, like, low plat level right now. This is really, really good Mercy gameplay. I think the only thing is I feel so you need to kind of be a little bit more aggressive. Like, definitely be a little bit more committed with your team. Like, when they go to push forward and stuff like that, making sure that you're pushing forward with that blue beam. But other than that, like, I cannot fault your blue beam usage right now and, like, your whole, like, positioning. It's a few of these backwards GAs I don't like. Like, if you want to try and get into your team, just cancel it when you get here. Like, just let the GA kind of, like, run out. Like, run its course, rather than doing these, like, backwards Gs, because it's going to mean that you're not going to be able to get these beams on quick enough, because they end up kind of, like, walking forward afterwards to try and get the beams on, okay? So I think stop doing these little backwards Gs, and definitely just, like, pause the GA where it is, and then push forward, okay? Obviously, we've got the ult, so we want to try and, like, play away. Oh, just unfortunate. Damage boost, though. Nice, okay. It's really unfortunate because I know you want to, what's it called? I know you want to, like, head up onto this high ground. We need to just make sure that GA meter is a little bit higher up before we manage to do so, okay? Okay, and then obviously, so we see that our wrist is still, like, really, really healthy. Push the damage boost on her at this end bit, okay? Push that damage boost, get rid of that, what's it called? Get rid of that Remarch as quick as you can, and then go for the res. Lovely res. Really, really great. We just need to push that damage boost a little bit more in the Orisa. But honestly, that's like me being really picky with you right now, I'm going to be honest. Lovely damage boost onto Zen. Lovely damage boost onto Orisa. Like, I'm going to say to you now, whatever heal button problems you have fixed them. Okay. This is a little bit of a positional error from you. We don't want to be kind of like hanging about in this like kind of like area like about here. We want to be using our cover. So we want to either like play under this kind of area, especially, you know, to block these guys. I feel so this is probably like your best bet right now with where the payload's positioned. So as it's like kind of coming around, definitely put yourself into here, because then it stops you from, what's it called? It then stops like from the Echo like coming to like fly up and get you like she tried to earlier. Okay. Zenup's a falling. That's not your fault. He was like frontlining. Lovely heals. My other thing is I don't like this positioning again. Use this area here basically. So just essentially just kind of peek around this area. Just it provides that extra layer of protection in case that Echo wants to come for you guys. But really, really great. Obviously, you can't help Zen though. That's not your fault that he falls. Love the damage boost. Can you see how we're taking this, like, all this damage from our Echo right now? You can play in this room really, really nicely right now. And then what you can do is you can do a wall bounce. I don't know whether you know what a wall bounce is, Maxy. But you can put your beam onto, like, one of these guys. And then you can essentially just GA yourself into the wall and then jump over here. It then allows you to obviously be on this side as well if people end up being a little bit far stretched from this door over here. So you could just do that just to kind of keep yourself up on that momentum. But you want to kind of block LOS of this Echo as much as you can, or any kind of like hit scans that will be on this high ground, because you'll find a lot of like Ashes, a lot of Widowmakers, a lot of Soldiers, Cass, any of these kind of hit scans. A lot of them like to vibe up on this high ground. So if you make the job 10 times more difficult by playing in this room, it's going to really help out with your survivability here. So I think we should have definitely done that in the room. Obviously, Bastions have fallen. Nice damage boost. Need to heal your Tracer up a little bit here, though. It's unfortunate. Oh, nice pulse bomb. Is this, I think, oh no, literally as I just went out, the Tracer died. So unfortunately, it's not too winnable anymore. But, what's it called? Really, obviously, we end up, obviously, the Orisa falls, which is like completely fine. We did as much as we could there. Really, really great. At this point, we just need to die or get out. So we choose to get out. This basically means that we cannot let ourselves die, like get out, because we're just going to stagger ourselves like a lot. But it's obviously going in. Make sure we damage boost that Bastion as he's going in. Same thing again, right? Where we don't really want to be peeking this Echo again. Okay? If you can, try to play this cover until, like, you know, the Bastion is, like, far enough forward for you to then be able to slingshot underneath the Echo. Okay, because you do not, once again, you do not want to be like peeking this Echo one little bit, okay? You want to be coming back down here. Just so you're out of LOS, basically. Nice heals. See, Tracer's got a health pack over there. A little bit of map knowledge by you, basically, because obviously, Tracer's got this health pack here, so she can very easily just, you know, grab it. You could just stay main here with everyone else. Love how you go back to that, though. We do need to get our beam on the Zen a little bit quicker. Very, very nice. Love this rotation. Very, very nice. We need to heal though. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's talk about this. Because I know what you want to do and I feel as though it's a little bit of a GA mishap from you, okay? So you want to go in and help Tracer, right? This should have been a backwards GA or like a directional GA where like you flick yourself back around 180 and come back. And it's either it didn't go off or like you just misinterpreted the scenario, okay? Remember as well, there is a health pack here, by the way. There is like I think it's a mega here. So this Tracer can very much take this as one just in case. But I like how you're going to go and peel for her. Really good initiative. Just as you're doing so, be sure to get out. I messed up. See how my health, so I just panics. I like the Valk though. Obviously, you do panic him. Obviously, it would have been better if you, obviously, you know, used it a little bit like, you know, probably like about now would probably be a little bit better to, you know, get it. But I appreciate it though, because obviously you want to try and keep yourself alive. Push the damage boost here. Whenever Trans is up, by the way, whenever Trans is up, try to push that damage boost as much as you can, because Zen does so much healing when he's in his Transcendence form that you do not need to be healing people at all during Transcendence. You can just push the blue beam. So what I would do here is, obviously, you could push the blue beam onto probably your Orisa right now, because she's the one that's trying to contest, and you can get yourself up onto this high ground right now. Because what ends up happening is you could just vibe on this high ground up until people obviously start contesting you, in which case you can like drop down and stuff like that. But this high ground is really nice for you just to stand up upon if you want to. Nice. So heal up now, because where did your Zen go with his transit? How do you end up? He got coach gunned. I was wondering where. Oh, that is so unlucky. That is so unlucky. Bless him. He gets coach gunned away. Oh well, there's nothing you could do though. You did the absolute most you could for that Orisa there. Obviously, can't do anything else for your yeah, you just need to either get out here or die. Your Tracer C9'd it. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna have to put ourselves, you know, to like die here and just reset. And the Tracer goes and C9's it, dude. Amazing. Okay, Maxy, you are much better than Silver. 100%. Like, I think the only thing that is holding you back a tiny bit here is a tiny bit of your positioning, okay? Try if you can to use your cover as much as you can, okay? But your damage boost usage is amazing, okay? Especially for like a Silver player. Like usually I'm so used to like telling people like, okay, you need to put the blue beam on now. You already know. You're like on it. Really, really great. Reses were good. I feel as though we didn't have a single bad res at all. It was really, really great. I really, really enjoyed it. The only thing is I would like it if you could, at certain opportunities we need to be pushing forward a tiny bit more with like our team. So I think definitely if we can, push forward a tiny bit more with our team, just so we can get in that extra bit of damage boost, okay? But other than that, like, and obviously a bit, like, tiny bits of positioning, like making sure that we're using, you know, as much cover as we can. Really, really great Maxy, honestly. A really, really strong. Can I ask him how long you've been playing Overwatch for? Like, whether you've been playing it in what's it called? Have you been playing it since Overwatch 1, or are you, like, new for Overwatch 2? I just want to quickly ask this before we end up going. You started in season 3? Are you joking me? Dude, you've played 3 games and you already play better than like a lot of people already. I will say that. Like, to say, like, I'm not gonna lie, for some people it takes them forever to work out what Mercy's used for and what we should be doing. You figure this out in 3 seasons. It's insane. It's really, really great, Maxy. Anyways, what's it called? I have 170 hours on her. Completely fine. Like, you have used those 170 hours well. Let's just say that. I have no life. Well, the issue is that it's not like you've just wasted 170 hours by just, you know, playing the same old gameplay and not improving. It is very clear that you have spent those 170 hours improving yourself. And it is insane how much you've improved. Especially if you tell me you were like a heal bot and always like super jumping about. Definitely a huge improvement, okay? But yes, we'll keep on going. Obviously, I like where you're positioned right now. This is where your bastion should be, by the way. So I don't know why your bastion's down there. Your bastion should definitely still be up here. So you're doing the absolute right thing, obviously, you know, playing with her right. He's gone. Obviously your Zen's gone as well. What should normally happen on Dorado is people will hold this high ground because it's so hard to push people off this high ground. Now, it's unfortunate because you are in silver, so people are not going to do that. So what should happen is your Bastion should also be stood up here with like your Orisa. Zen might take the opposite high ground and maybe spam out from another angle and stuff. It's just unfortunate that it's just what's it called. You can press. If you can, try to GA to that res because you know it's safe at that very moment in time. So I think we need to definitely like GA ourselves down as quick as you can so you can get that res and then GA yourself back up to this high ground if you can, okay? Just so we get that res off a tiny little bit quicker. Okay, if you're ever struggling to hesitate a lot, don't. Like, if you think something needs doing, let your natural instinct go. Because, Maxy, I'm going to swear to you, 9 times out of 10, your natural instinct will be right, okay? So, I think definitely, like, if you think you need to, go and do it. If you see the opportunity, just do it, honestly. Like the Nike advert. I think it's Nike anyways, that says just do it. Anyways, by the way, if you ever find yourself struggling to get up to a high ground because nobody's peeking you, use your team as, you know, to help you. Give it like maybe like half a second to a second. If nobody peeks you, you can use this Zen here. You can also heal him up as you're going through. And then just kind of like point your camera up and jump. So then you can get up to this this sim, up onto this high ground. Because I know you obviously want to go and heal her. It just means that you can get up to there rather than you just kind of like waiting for her to like, what's it called? To like peek and stuff like that. We can essentially just, what's it called? Like use someone else that's like around here. And then super, like, you know, use a directional GA to get ourselves up onto this high ground, okay? Which is what you do now, which is really, really great. Obviously, we don't have enough hides on it, which is unfortunate. As we're going up, obviously, just be careful of these guys down here, because obviously the Sen's like getting picked off by the Moira. We needed to, as we were going up, trying to like help him a little bit more. I feel as though like we're very kind of focused on going up here to the sim rather than like, you know, trying to help out the Zen a little bit more, which I feel as though is another thing of yours where it's like we're very, I don't think we're very fluid with our movement yet, which also, you know, it does come with time and practice and stuff like that, but I think we do kind of practice the movement a tiny little bit more. Obviously I help Orisa here. Nice. Love rotation. Create that distance from the Bastion here. So, like, you know, try and like, get yourself to this car as you're kind of like floating down to him to allow yourself to have the you know, the biggest slingshot possible to get yourself away. You can also maybe flick the slingshot up to get yourself up into this high ground to maybe help your sim and stuff like that. But I think we need to just try and create that distance as much as possible so we can get the cleanest J as we can. Nice. We don't want to be peeking here though. Okay, look where our like DPS are and where our team is, right? We don't want to be coming out here because this is very risky for us. Stay back here with our Bastion. Very, very nice. Feels like we realise that now. Help your sim out. Really nice. Ooh, okay. Nice. I'm hoping your team turns around, please. Okay, I feel as though we're kind of flicking back to the heal bottom because we're a bit panicked, okay? How can we avoid this scenario from happening? So, obviously, so we already talked about this rotation, right? I would have rotated into this room now here, just because you can hear this Ashe coach gun, okay? When Ashe coach guns, it's normally to get up onto a high ground or to like distance herself from people. In this scenario though, because she doesn't really need to distance herself, she's going to be using it to get up to high ground, okay? Now you have to think to yourself, okay, where is the Ashe going to be peeking from? She'll either peek from here or she'll peek from here. So we want to be pre-prepared and in this room ready for her, basically. So yeah. And it's obviously getting hold of her. We do really well, by the way, here to like use our cover away. At this point, you can try and ping the Ashe, or like if you're in VC, be like, hey guys, there's like an Ashe in our backline, right? Because if this Bastion or this Sim turns round with a damage boost, she just dies. She's making a bad mistake here. Now, obviously, she doesn't end up kind of like, nobody ends up kind of like turning around for her. So obviously, you use your movement, which is really, really great. The other issue is the movement should have been this way. Instead, you should have like slingshot yourself like around this area here. And also, we do want to apply that damage boost onto the Bastion a little bit more. I just feel as though it's just because you're panicking a little bit here, which is completely fine. Take a deep breath and just, you know, do this GA, put the blue beam on, and then use this cover here just so you're, you know, you're out of LOS of the Ashe. Okay? It's a nice damage boost. One. Okay, we do need to work on that pistol aim a little bit. But other than that, we need to get Bastion. Oh, okay. A little bit of a beam management issue here, and it feels like it comes to you with like the Glock not being very comfortable. A little bit to go back. So we talked about this rotation. If you can, try to pin that for your team as well, just to let know. Okay. Love this damage boost obviously onto him. Okay. We then GA into the Ashe. Okay, we don't need to GA into the Ashe here because the Orisa like is going to be coming back and obviously helping. Plus also if we GA into the Ashe, it just chucks our head hitbox directly into her, because when we GA, obviously we GA like this, we've completely got a head hitbox completely in her face, okay? If you can, try to just back off here and then play like around this side if you can, because then it avoids you from doing the rotation in, and it's also safer if you just kind of rotate back around like this, okay? Allow your Orisa to kill her. And then we end up kind of missing the beam onto our Bastion, which is unfortunate, but we can definitely go and res it. Very, very nice. Just once again, do those reses a tiny bit quicker if you can. Nice heals onto Zen. Really nice heals onto Zen. Once Zen's above half HP, by the way, obviously he'll start regenning by himself due to the passive support. So I think definitely then start damage boosting either your Orisa or your Bastion a little bit quicker here. Really nice. I start backing off a little bit here. Like, can you see how we're very open here and we're gonna like, what's it called? Be very vulnerable to these guys on the point. Try to hug this fountain a little bit more like around here, and then obviously if you can hear them, because at this point obviously because you're using your cover, you have to listen how close they are. If they start to get a little bit closer, then you could definitely like G yourself out. But right now we're playing very vulnerable and very open to these guys. I recommend kind of hugging this fountain a little bit more. Bit of a unnecessary super jump, but it's okay. Play that. Oh, okay. I like how you're going to go into healer there, but you can kind of like sense when Orisa's want to pop the ult, because it's like they don't want to hold on it for too long, like till it goes like really high, because obviously she doesn't need to. Whenever you feel like she's going to, you know, like finish the ultimate, flick that damage boost on a little bit more, okay? Oh, okay. I don't like your positioning with your Valk here. I kind of understand why you popped it, because obviously you don't end up getting any hits with the, what's it called? With the Orisa ult. So we're pushing forward, goes to help Orisa. So we pop Valk.
Heroes never die.
Pop Valk, but then stay down here. Okay? Because right now your positioning was good, and you going up into the skybox is the reason why you end up taking so much damage from this Ashe. You flying about like dum-de-dum, like all the way around here, is making you a free target, okay? Pop your Valk, but stay low. Keep using your cover, okay? Because Valk does not make you invincible, sadly, okay? So just like, still keep on playing your cover and keep pushing that damage boost. Really, really good though. Obviously, really nice push damage boost. Oh, and then we do end up kind of J'ing into the Doomfist. Nice, obviously, you know, helping. Okay, with this res, try if you can what is called a GA bunny hop, okay? What I mean by this, Max, is essentially, so you want to go for this res, right? But you're making it very obvious you want to go for this res because you're walking towards it so slowly, okay? What you want to do here is you want to pressure with the Orisa, and then when you want to go for this res, you GA, and then as you get towards it, cancel, and then start the res, but also jump at the same time. It allows you to do this like little like bunny hop motion to get that extra distance into the room and allow you to get that res off. It also, obviously, it still has the 1.5 second cooldown, so it means as soon as you've done the res, you can then just quickly GA out to your bash or something. It will then basically bait out this Doomfist completely so you don't end up like being punched by him. Oh, let's see what we end up doing. Okay, so you do end up kind of getting out. Really, really nice. Nice heals. We need to peel for Bastion a little bit more here. See, Orisa walks forward and just doesn't realize there's a Doom in the back line. It's just the same thing again where we need to kind of use our cover a little bit more around this entire team fight. Let me explain, okay? So obviously we talked about the res. Okay, we did the best we could obviously to escape it all, which is completely fine. This is where it starts to go a little bit wonky, okay? With Coalescence, obviously it can't travel through walls and stuff, so definitely try to just, you know, use your cover as much as you can. Same with Doomfist. Doomfist obviously can't punch through a wall either, so we want to use our cover again. So, use our cover for that bit. I like how you go to go and help Sim here, but just make this a cancel GA. You can just obviously go and help her, because right now the Doomfist is obviously going to go for the, what's it called, for the Bastion. So if we cancel our GA here, we can then still help our Sim, and then, oh, he's going for the Bastion. Go and then do a kind of like a flick, you know, like a flicked GA up to like here basically. So then you can help this Bastion, but you're also giving heights, you know, from the Doomfist. Just so you're not doing these like random little super jumps right now, okay? It still allows you to be in that nice piece of cover. Nice heals though. At this point, don't be afraid to use the voice line, I need healing, because then hopefully your Zen will realize and put the healing orb on you. I'm hoping he will. I know you're doing your best to, oh, nice going for the health pack. Can I just say, really good initiative for going to the health pack. If you can, though, try to use the I need healing voice line. It is not you being mean to your team. It's just letting your Zen know that you do actually need healing. I know a lot of people get offended when people say I need healing, but in reality, it's to let people know, like, hey, like, I do need healing, you know? So just try if you can. Love the initiative, though, to go back to the, what's it called? Oh, okay, unfortunate. Obviously, good initiative to go back to the health pack. Can't do anything to help your Bastion anymore. You did a really good job of trying to help there. Damage boost. Whenever you see D.Va dive in with her boosters, by the way, after someone, be sure to damage boost her while she's doing this, because she'll get some extra damage off, you know, to like with her dive and stuff. It'll make her dive feel a little bit more easier for her. Lovely res. We need to help Sim here though. Very nice. And obviously we just need to help our D.Va. I wish our D.Va would come to us. See, Bastion's just gonna die because obviously D.Va wasn't there with us and we don't have our res. At this point, our position's a little bit off, okay? Let's quickly go back, because I feel as though it all kind of comes from after this, okay? So this was really good, obviously, heals onto your Sim, and a lovely rotation. Okay, we should have had our beam on our D.Va a little bit sooner if we could, because obviously Sim TP's away, because obviously Sim wants health from other places and stuff, so let her do her thing. You now heal your D.Va. If you heal your D.Va now, it then stops you from, you know, having to chase her away. At the same time, she should have also been up here with the Bastion. Obviously, Bastion's now going to die now, because obviously you can't really do anything about it. As soon as you see this Bastion die, back out the same way you came in, because you rotating across is, obviously there's like 2 archways that are open up at this point, so it's going to be really, really hard for you to like, you know, like to cross without getting any damage right now. So just back off the way that you came, keep healing your D.Va, and then you've still got your Sim here that you can still keep damage boosting. Obviously we've used res, so we can't res, but we can definitely still stay main, and obviously, you know, damage boost, you know, our Sim and stuff like that, basically. Still trying to help D.Va. Nice. I like the mini super jump, so you can just try and keep beam on her and stuff. That's really, really great. You can see how we're still really out in the open, which is the reason why people get slammed by the Doom. So see if you can try to use that natural cover. fortunate the Widow ends up coming. We didn't know Widow was a thing until now, so it is what it is. It's all good. Just team fight reset and we go again. We've got our Valk for the next one, which is really strong. And we'll just see how it ends up going in the next one. If I was coming a bit more water as well, guys, while I just, what's it called? I'll just wait for everyone just to respawn back. Sorry, just a quick thing. When you're coming out of this area, by the way, be sure just to try to make sure you're not peeking that high ground at all if you can. Like, if you can, try to GA yourself so you're coming in from this angle, this side here, because it completely blocks out this high ground, which a lot of people will be taking. Obviously, this is like silver, so people are not really going to utilize this high ground, although you will find out in higher ranks stuff, hit scans will normally split themselves between the two high grounds to make it very difficult. But anyways, you cannot res that, like, no matter how much you wish to. You can now res it now. Very nice. I love that initiative from you. You know that this res isn't safe because obviously the ash is still up there. So you help with the dive. I think I would try to damage boost this dive a tiny bit more. Now, you don't need to pop your Valk for this res. You can just GA down here for the res. And then I would probably pop the Valk afterwards. So then you can obviously, you know, you can start being aggressive with the team. But really, really good initiative there to, like, wait for the res. Really, really great. You can press jump when you're in your Valk, by the way, to kind of, like, ride yourself. Just so you can get LOS of the D.Va. Like, you don't need to be, like, you know, like, super jumping up to, like, you know, like, get yourself up into the air. You can just literally, you can just press your jump button to raise up and press crouch to go down. I know a lot of people don't really realize that you can, like, go up and down in Valk by using that, but you can do that. And then obviously just be careful with the super jump going up. Obviously, you know, they do have that Widowmaker, so we still want to be playing quite low down to the ground with our Valk, but just enough so we can still, you know, help our D.Va. Nice damage boost here again, really, really nice. Nice. Really, because just obviously with this damage boost, I want to, what's it called? I want to you just want to cancel here. I don't know why I just had to move. It's alright. Oh, move my settings. Okay, fair enough. And then essentially here you can, what's it called? Just cancel your J here, just to obviously so you don't end up taking any unnecessary damage if Hey everyone, sorry for like the crackly audio. It's an Xbox issue. I can't do anything about it, sadly. I just have to wait for my chat just to scream at me saying, change it! Like, yeah. But anyways, I was literally just saying to Maxy just before this that instead of us just J'ing all the way out here, we want to actually cancel our J here, just to make sure that we're not going out into the LOS of these guys. But other than that, really, really good damage boost around like this entire team fight. Nice. Obviously, damage boost Bastion here. If you damage boost your Bastion here, this will absolutely rip through that Coalescence, can I just say. Then obviously push forward. Ooh. With the Widow, if we super jump upwards, by the way, it makes us very easy and predicts kind of like where we're going. Because when we super jump, we go in like a straight line upwards. If we can try, we do end up J'ing in to go and help our Zen. But then I would J off to the side here or something like that. Just so you're not in that Widow LOS, okay? Really, that's how you do end up kind of doing that in a sec. Then GA across. Lovely. Probably do for your sim right now. Love how using that cart as cover though. And then the TPs get away. Huge. Really smart gameplay there. Really smart gameplay. That's how you're keeping your distance. Love your map knowledge. So you can't really help Zen with the Meteor Strike. It's just unfortunate. You don't have rest, remember? We just used it. Really good damage boost onto the D.Va. She's diving in. Really, really nice. Needs to help D.Va a little bit here. Very, very nice. Really nice. Obviously, I'd go in to try and help these guys now. I like how you prioritize Bastion, and it's okay if D.Va gets some D-Max here. I feel as though it's better to prioritize your Bastion. Needs to help heal him up a little bit. Just as you're doing this, just be careful main, because your sim's really, really weak right now. So just, obviously, I know that you're really focused on, like, helping these guys in the room. Just try to kind of flick back and maybe look at your sim a little bit more, okay? Nice heals, obviously, in Bastion. Ready for that, going through with the damage boost. Okay, my only thing is, and it's just been proven right now, play here. Because you know you have this Doomfist, right? So this Doomfist has two options to attack you. And this most likely is going to be this one. You're just going to go and then punch. Right? That's my impression of a Doom punch, by the way. you can mitigate as much damage as you can, but by essentially just playing here. Because he's going to have to really come at you and will probably get blocked by the Bastion to try and punch you here. So if you play back here, it can then mean that you're not going to take as much damage. But really, really nice heals though. Really, really great. Stick with your Bastion here though. Like, your Bastion's got such a good, like, lovely flank here. Literally just stick it out with him. It's all good. Obviously, I like how you got the damage boost D.Va's back, which is really, really good. Nice heals. Damage boost here. Oh, come on. Come on. Nearly got it. Okay, let's just quickly talk about this Valk, because even though, yes, I do like that you got the Glock out, we could have definitely done some different things. But I like it. Okay, so we pop Valk, because obviously Bob comes out, we want to, you know, still keep our D.Va up. Okay, when Zen pops his trance, you can just damage boost these guys, basically, because it'll help your D.Va get mech a little bit quicker, and also it can allow you to pick off this, what's it called, this Kiri a little bit sooner. Now, what ends up happening is you end up kind of glowing out with the Glock, and I'm like, oh, okay, come on, like, pop off, I guess. We do need to improve on the aim a tiny little bit, I think, but got the job done, is what it is. Lovely, obviously, you know, helping your Bastion right now. Lovely damage boost again at the end, just trying what's it called. This is my healing bot issue. Honestly, unironically, it's not bad though, that's the issue. Like, your healing bot issue is when you start to panic and stress a little bit. And honestly, it's just in those stressful team fights that you do end up kind of heal botting a tiny bit. Try to relax and really think to yourself, okay, how healthy are people and how easily can I damage boost people, okay? Obviously, at this point, I would be pushed forward with my Zen. This is how we're saying about pushing forward. Obviously, you don't want to be with Bastion because Bastion's been, like, really aggressive right now. So, you know, let him do his thing. You can, what I would like you to do in this scenario is, because you know the Sim is pushing these guys on high ground, use the Zen to super jump up so you can then assist with her. You can also use the TP if you don't feel as comfortable, but it would be quicker if you super jumped up just to help your Sim. Because right now she's contesting this high ground. Oh wait, oh wait, you did it! Yay! You just need to do it a little bit quicker. But I love how you did it though. You just need to do it a little bit sooner. See, Moira's got point. Go on. Nice aim. Heal set up a little bit here. Very, very nice. I knew it winning it. Okay. Maxy. Absolutely phenomenal Mercy gameplay. To say that you only started playing 3 seasons ago and you were a full heal button, super jumping all the time, and you are silver 3, you are insane. Like, you should be higher than silver 3. You should be like in the plats 100%, okay? Your damage boost and healing is insane. You really understand that. And it's refreshing to see a low ranked Mercy that knows how to use the beams. Perfect example of how you can still, it's a really perfect example of how you can still push the damage boost even if you're in a low rank game. Perfect example, okay? Reses were good, we just need to do them a little bit quicker, okay? If you want to go for a res, you commit into that res, okay? And just do it as quick as you can, okay? Because it's a few times where you're kind of like flying yourself in and you're being a little bit slow with it, okay? Definitely just go in and do that res, okay? Valks were good. I feel as though we used Valks at the correct time. I think the only one I didn't like was your attack when you end up kind of making that mistake in the new Valk. I feel as though it was good because you made the mistake, but at the same time we could have maybe not done the mistake and then popped the Valk a little bit later. So, but apart from that, Valks I think were really good. Just, you know, keep low while we're in those Valks. You know, make sure that we're not peaking up so much. And yeah, I think the main things are your movement to begin with. I feel as though you're still not massively comfortable with some bits of Mercy's movement. I think if you want to practice certain techs, try and find yourself an easy Mercy parkour, not the absolute horrendous ones that require to collect like 6 orbs or something to get to a goal. Find ones that include quite a bit of tech, but also a little bit challenging for you and stuff like that. If you want a list of like some good ones that I like, I will send them over to you because, you know, like they're really, really great for practicing like certain movement techs and stuff like that. But yeah, I love watching your videos of bots. Oh, thank you so much, Maxy, honestly. And I've really enjoyed doing yours today. It was really, really good. Last thing is, I was going to say for the last thing. Oh, last thing is, when you're in a stressful team fight, right, be sure that you're still pushing that damage boost and you're still kind of, you know, just relax yourself, think to yourself, okay, I'm okay. Make sure I'm in a safe position and then just really focus on whether you need to heal or like damage boost and stuff like that at that point. Because it does kind of creep in those kind of like a little bit stressful scenarios. But that Maxy, a really, really strong VOD. But, excuse me, let me know if you have any more questions. Obviously, thank you so much to everyone on Twitch as well as on YouTube that have been watching this. Once again, you guys can get your own VOD views, leaving 5,000 channel points. I do the one with Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye everyone!